Hello, my name is Jim Vaughan and I'm here to tell you about my time at Newport. I studied the MA in documentary photography there from 1999 to 2002. One of the reasons that I went to Newport was because I was aware of the fantastic reputation of the course. I had actually been in Newport before when I was thinking about where I'd go to do my degree. And I visited the campus there, which at the time was in Newport town rather than out in the Killeen campus, and I was very impressed with it. And when it came to doing my master's, I came back and I did an interview there and I was accepted, and I was very happy about that. One of the reasons I wanted to go there's actually two main reasons I wanted to go there. One of them, the main reason of course, was the fantastic staff that were there. I knew the work of Ken Grant and Paul Seawright, and I was aware of Ian Walker through various friends of mine, particularly Porrick Murphy, who had gone to Newport. So I decided I'd go there. The other main reason I went there was because I was working at the time. I was living in the west coast of Ireland in Roundstone, and I was lecturing in photography in the GMIT, where I continue to work. So it allowed me to stay living in the west coast of Ireland, but travel over every 2 weeks. My experience of being in Newport was probably not typical of most people's experience, in that I never actually lived there at all. I didn't spend really any extended period of time there, no more than 1 or 2 nights at a time. So the good thing about that was that I could continue to work, and I could continue to make work in Roundstone. The bad thing, really, to be honest, was that I didn't get a chance to immerse myself as much in the whole culture of photography as I would like to have done, but it just wasn't possible. So that's just the way it was. One of the things I remember about Newport was when I met up with the other people on the MA course, the first thing that was odd is that it was all men, something that both Ian and Paul, I remember, commented on, and that was just unusual. And I remember looking at people's work and being very impressed by it. And I remember having the crits with Ian and Ken in particular, and how seriously they took the work, and how forthcoming they were with opinions, and how encouraging they were about the work, which was really nice. Ken included me in an exhibition that he had organised up in the Open Eye Gallery called Four from Newport, and that was a real kind of moral boost to be chosen for that. And it was nice when I remember particularly having a crit with Paul Seawright, and one particular image I had taken of these 3 people around a counter in a shop in Roundstone. Him being very impressed with that, and looking at it for a long time and digesting it, and saying this is good work. And coming from someone like Paul, that was a great boost, and it gave me a kind of a confidence in my work. Like I say, I used to travel over from the west coast of Ireland, so you'd be getting buses and trains and stuff, and sometimes by the time you got to Newport, you were kind of a bit flaked out. So you just had to kind of get as much out of the day or two as you could. So I wrote my dissertation with Ian about films about Under Fire and Salvador, and I was hugely impressed at how much Ian knew about film, and how much he knew about those 2 particular films. I wrote about them because there was an interesting representation of war photography in it, and Ian knew a lot about that. He'd actually written about one of the films. So to sum up, it was a great experience. I'm very glad that I went there. I think it was very beneficial towards my development as a photographer. I continued to make work. I continued to make work in roughly the same genre of photography that I was practicing when I was at Newport, and I look forward to going back to seeing the exhibitions for the centenary year. So thank you very much, and best of luck with the future of the course. Take care. Goodbye. Okay.